Alrighty guys, so I moved over into the basement, still staying in the basement because it's still hot as shit outside. So, I was watching some videos, I just couldn't help myself. This is Larmo's, other way, poor old raspberry ale. So, right off the top guys, there's raspberries in it. So either you like it or you don't. If you watched one of my past videos, you'll know that my wife is not a fan of raspberry beers, so she won't be doing this one. Right off the top though, check out right there. If you see the lacing on this, is epic. I mean it's perfect. Like you really can't get much better on a beer. So I mean, I don't really even see any reason of saying there needs to be any change on carbonation or lacing, mouthfeel, all that right off the top. I mean, just look at that. That is awesome. And that head is just, it's a perfect, perfect finger head, just money. So smell, guys, there's raspberries in it. You have to like that. I make a lot of crazy beers with bananas, walnuts, jalapenos, popcorn, peaches, pumpkins. So I like that stuff. I can enjoy those beers. So from the smell, I actually almost like want a little bit more of the raspberry smell in it. So probably gonna give it an 8, just because I want the smell to be there more. I also think it could do with like maybe being on a little bit of cocoa nibs, a little more chocolate to it would really help. Yeah, I think when tasting it, I feel like it needs a little bit more chocolate. Uh, and I would say a smidge more of the raspberry, but see, I think I say I think that I want it to have more raspberry, but really the most pronounced flavor that I think it's lacking would be the chocolate. If the chocolate was bumped up, it would kind of be it'd be like a great dessert beer. It would basically be like you're having like chocolate dipped raspberry fondue, which would be pretty money. So yeah, I think it needs more of a chocolate flavor. The carbonation is right where I want it. The smell is pretty darn close to what I want. I want a little bit more of a raspberry smell and a little bit more of a chocolate smell. So all in all, it's a great beer. I guess carbonation wise, I mean, it can't get any better, really. I think carbonation had retention, so it's actually looking at it. This is what I think for this style. I think it should be. So this is actually the first 10 I've given on carbonation. Wow. I'm a bit of a dick on my carbonation ratings. I've been really hard. Um, Smell, I would say I'd give it an 8. I want a little bit more chocolate and a little bit more raspberry, so those are the 2 points that I knocked you on there. And then taste wise, I want more of a chocolate taste and more of a raspberry, so I guess like 1.5 of each, and that gets you to a score of 7. So this beer comes out at a total score of 25. So that's an 8.3 beer. That's a really good beer. It's kind of intriguing because, like the review you did, Larmo, you're right. There is some sweetness in there from the base recipe. I feel like you incorporated it really well, like really, really well. I think there's a really good incorporation there of that taste. There is really no hop taste at all, but in this beer, I don't know how you could really work a prominent hop taste in there and have it work out well. The person who would be the best to judge that would be Clements. I mean, he knows like everything, so he would he would know better than me. Um, he could even probably tell you the hop to use from like the West Amazonian forest and know the right one to use. So that's something that I won't be able to tell you. But I think all in all, it's a great beer. I mean, look at that. Check out that lacing. That is fucking epic brewing, man. That is money. I'm filming this 10 o'clock on a weeknight. I can't put this beer down, man. I really like it. I wish I had more. So I guess it's a good thing I don't have more, or I would be in trouble tomorrow. But yeah, I think you did a great job, Larmo. Really good beer. I really like it. Rating wise, I have it as an 8.3, so it's up there, man. It's up there as a real contender. The missus wouldn't have liked it, but that's the plus for me of her not liking raspberry beers. More for me, less to share. So I think I've gone over this beer enough. I'm gonna go back to enjoying this, man. I really, really like the taste of raspberry in this. I wish there was a little more, and I wish there was chocolate in there. Mm, like I feel like maybe there's a hint of chocolate, but it needs more. It definitely needs more to either sit on some cocoa nibs or to add some chocolate malt to it. Or a even more intriguing idea would be to maybe add some lactose and some chocolate, so it would be like a creamy chocolate kind of taste going on. That would be kind of interesting to do. Or you could, add a lot more black patent and add some more chocolate, and then that lactose, and then you would have like, a chocolate raspberry lactose so milky stout. That'd be pretty interesting to go with this recipe. So if you could hit me up, man, with your recipe on this, I think I'd actually like to brew this and do it that stout way I was talking about. That'd be a pretty interesting beer. But yeah, man, 2 thumbs up. Think you did a great beer. Thanks for being in the competition. Thanks for shipping out your beers, and that's been. Oh, thanks for all the comments and all the help you've given me in the past. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna go back to watching little Franklin and Bash and enjoying my beers. So peace out. Thanks for being in the competition. Thanks for sharing your beers, and thanks for subscribing and watching my vids. Can't thank you guys enough. Peace. I'm out.